After Egypt and Tunisia, where crowd anger pushed out Presidents Zine Abidine Ben Ali and Hosni Mubarak within weeks of taking to the streets, will Libya's leader Muammar Gaddafi be next? The war clouds are gathering.
I want to send a very clear message to those who are around Colonel Gaddafi. It is their choice to make how they operate moving forward, and they will be held accountable for whatever violence continues to take place there.
But even as Gaddafi's forces try and retake rebel-held towns using every means possible from aerial bombardment to artillery gunfire in the streets, the Libyan leader himself shows no signs of relenting or handing over power.
The mood of the President Gaddafi, it's not something normal happening. Let us investigate. Let us say Gaddafi always he pushing the people to take over. He's not dying for this authority.
To begin with, there aren't many places Gaddafi can go to. With the UN coming down on Libya for human rights violations and the West threatening military action, few countries would give the Libyan leader asylum.
But analysts point out that Gaddafi does have the power to continue a protracted war against the world and the opposition rebels, unlike his presidential counterparts had on his borders to the east and west.
Unlike Egypt and Tunisia, Libya is not dependent on foreign exchange. Rather, it has more than $110 billion of foreign exchange reserves, enough to cover 3 years of imports at least. And Libya has withstood sanctions in the past through the 80s and the 90s when it was an international outcast after the Lockerbie bombings. And unlike Egypt, where the military is strong, or Bahrain, where the monarchy prevails, Gaddafi is the only power in Libya at present. With no one to push him out and Gaddafi himself determined not to go, the chances that he will leave or that the uprising in Libya would end quickly or relatively painlessly like those in Egypt or Tunisia seem extremely bleak. With Suhasini Haidar and Nishad Hayat in Tripoli, in New Delhi, Prerna Prasad.